So Toronto puts Matthews out first, and sure enough, there's Crosby. Captain against captain. Should be a good one this afternoon.
Oh, and Mike Sullivan, of course, was the coach of Team USA and told us this morning how impressed he was.
One of the greatest ever. He said, Darren, break the game down in 5-minute segments. Start it, go 5 minutes.
Here's McMahon alone in front, and they score. It popped right onto the stick of Max Domi, celebrating his 30th birthday with an early 1-0 Toronto lead.
Well, not much chance there. And that's been the story of the defending side of it as well for the Pittsburgh Penguins. As he saves to the goaltender gets started, and then the little flipper right here, you see, it hits up on Desharnais, and then, oh boy, the goaltender goes to play it one way. The defenseman Graves is going the other way. So just total miscommunication right there. This should be an easy play right here for as long as the decision was to either play that to the left or have Graves go back to the right, and instead Graves ends up behind the net. Malkin's in front of the net, and the first one fanned on, and then Domi.
Nylander off the faceoff, handles this puck, goes inside out, makes a short pass, and now it's worked down for Timmins, and he scores! Connor Timmins picks a corner, glove side on Blomqvist, and it's 2 goals in the opening 5 minutes for Toronto.
Tremendous passing here from the Maple Leafs in the offensive zone. Soft dot to the right of the goaltender, Blomqvist. And from the face-off, won by the Leafs and Nylander. Nylander spins on a dime right here, buys a little bit of time, cuts back, and then plays it out to Holmberg, who then feeds the right-handed D. And from a severe angle, I'm not sure if Blomqvist was worried about the far post pass, but he is clearly flat on the goal line. And that is not being square to the puck, and likely a lack of trust as well. Bottom line, though,
seen lots of movement around the NHL already. Wall swings it around the boards. Tavares coming down, poked away. Here's Blake Lizotte on the backhand, circles the net, sends it out, and they score. Ryan Shea able to walk into a one-timer, and halfway through the first, the Penguins have cut the lead to 1.
But he goes behind the net, and he buys a little bit of time. At this fourth line, does some due diligence against Morgan Rielly, and there on the backhand you can see the strong side defenseman steps in, Shea for the second time in this period, and this one, man, he makes no mistake whatsoever. Good screen by Glass in front of the net, a little bit of movement. I think Rielly left cheekbone as a result of the high stick in yesterday afternoon's game that resulted in a double minor. And there's a shot right off the boards, and Raquel, the right-hand shot, makes no mistake from a sharp angle. Might have glanced off the post between the glove and the top of the pad. And you can see the way Wall pushes it, pushes the top of the pad. And you can see the way Wall pushes it, pushes the over. Actually thought it was a hand pass there in the neutral zone. I was waiting for the whistle to go. Obviously not.
Timmins couldn't get it out. Nice keep in there by Carlson. Rust across the ice. Crosby sets up Erik Karlsson. Return to Crosby. Crosby scores! He kept it along the ice. He fooled Joseph Woll. And a power play goal. Pittsburgh's taking a 3-2 lead.
Hockey League in goals scored. Gives it to Karlsson. Karlsson gives it back. And this is as innocent as you will find, as the goaltender, Joseph Woll, seems mesmerized, and he's flat on the goal line. He's expecting something else. I'm sure he's thinking, not in a million years is he going to shoot this puck. Did it glance off?
Timmins, Matthews, and the Leafs escape. Mitch Marner into the shift here. Moves it on for Benoit. Benoit trying to get around Grizzly. Got into the slot. It's dropped off a couple times, and it hit Blomqvist on the way to the net. Here's Matthews, and he scores! Auston Matthews amidst the chaos has time to score at 3.
Now that is a quick release. It's on his tape and off his tape like you read about right there. Right along the ice. The goaltender doesn't have his stick on the ice. Well, Auston Matthews knew it was in. You could tell the way he looked up to the skies after scoring this goal. Good play by Benoit to get in on the hunt. Plays it to the front of the net. Here's where I thought the play was broken down right there. But a quick pass from Nyes to the face-off dot. And keep your eye on 34 here with the white tape. He pulls it back, lets her go right along the ice. And whether or not Blomqvist saw that puck or not, or just surprised by the shot.
As Auston Matthews passes Darryl Sittler. And a wraparound attempt got hung up on the post. Tomasino had Wall beat.
And then 3-2, now 3-3. Here's the wraparound. Keep your eye on Oliver Ekman-Larsson. He's always, whoa, Oh, right there. And the right skate blade. Just enough as Joseph Woll does the splits. And I'm going to tell you, I could never do the splits, Berkey. And this just kills me right here.
Taken by Tavares. He'll move it ahead. Nice trying to dump it in. Can't. 3.5 minutes without a whistle here as Crosby moves it down. Rust tutting to the backhand, and he scores! What a play by Brian Rust on the setup from Sidney Crosby. The Penguins once again out in front. It's 4-3.
It's a beautiful pass by Crosby. A little heeled it on the tape to Rust, who makes a beautiful play. The Leafs are looking to see if this was offside. Not sure if there'll be a challenge there or not. But this is a beautiful pass right there. Just that little hoister right there. And then by protecting it and going wide, Morgan Rielly doesn't get to him. Forehand, backhand.
And it comes away for Karlsson. And he'll launch this one down the ice, but soft enough. No icing on the play as we hit a minute remaining. McCabe, stretch pass. It's John Tavares in alone. Scores! The Leafs have found the tying goal again as John Tavares makes it 4-4.
What a pass that is. I mean, you can see it developing right in front of me right here. Auston Matthews was the last one of that line to get off, and that's why Tavares was all alone from our AT&T connected cam. And this is a thing of beauty right up the guts of the ice right there. And Tavares having a brilliant season. As you can see, the vision and the heads-up play and right on the tape. And a beautiful shot there, but give McCabe all the credit in the world. Oliver Ekman-Larsson went right over to him right away. His own teammate in a bad spot.
Off the draw, Nyes. Does he have enough time? 2 seconds and one. Did it count? He scored, but was there zeros on the clock will be the question.
He knew it. He identified. The bench was yelling, but he had the calmness not to fire it so far away. This is close.
Oh my, this is unbelievably close.
Oh, bring that back. Bring that puck back a little.
There's time.
Yeah, let's see. Again, going to the stick side. Beating him clean. Oh.
Blues at 6 here on TNT and Max. Brandenburg, Darren Pang, Catherine Tappan with you this afternoon for what has been a wild affair. 9 combined goals. And now Rickard Rakell looking to open the scoring in the third, and he does! 10 seconds into the third, and Rickard Rakell has tied it for Pittsburgh.
Don't blink in this game. Don't put down your coffee. Keep chewing your gum. Oh my goodness. Just wins the battle against Auston Matthews. And Matthews is right here beside him, right here beside him, right here. Push, lifts his stick. No, Rakell makes a good move right there, boy. That second move there to pull it back, but right there. Matthews goes to the end.
Plus. Made it 5-4 Toronto to start the third period. And now it's 5-5 again after the goal for the Leafs. They come back down and hit the outside of the post.
But it ends up Robertson hits the post, and then Domi uses his skate and his stick to feed it across.
And now Karlsson. He'll hit the red line and put it in behind Woll. 8 seconds to go. Myers gave it up to Rakell. 4 seconds left. Rakell got bumped down. No call there. And time will expire here in regulation.
Blink.
Buckle up, here we go. We've seen some wild stuff here this afternoon, and Hayes wins the opening faceoff away from Matthews, and then Marner helps the Leafs get control of the puck. And out comes Sidney Crosby as Nylander makes his move around Rickard Rakell. Now will be picked up by Letang. Nylander cuts it through the slot, loads it up, takes a shot and scores! William Nylander a minute into overtime, and the Leafs win a wild one.
Well, give him a little time and space. And here's the play on the little regroup right here. He beats his Swedish teammate Rakell. Now he gains his own, stops, waits, and a little bit of a buzz through there. A little bit of flyby right there by Tavares. And that might have caught the goaltender's eyes. We'll get a better view from him here. The cutback, now it's against the grain. Right. Again, past that glove blocker side again. But a good shot by Nylander. Cleanly beats the goaltender.
13th career overtime winner for William Nylander. 35th goal of the season, second most.